Hello again, it's Noob, and today we get to look at 3 of the new pre-assembled lockpick sets from Wendt, based on their new Lockmaster lockpick designs. Before we continue, a couple of disclaimers. One, yes, these were sent to me by Wendt for review, but they haven't paid for my opinion, so all opinions are my own. I have actually worked with Wendt on a few projects, including designing and testing these lockpicks themselves. Well, many of them anyway. And I don't make any money off the sales of any of these kits, so whether you buy them or not doesn't make really any difference to myself. Anyway, right, all those disclaimers out of the way, let's carry on. So what are these based on? Well, they're based on the new Lockmaster pick sets, and these are those interchangeable handles. You can buy whatever picks you want, you can choose the colour of your handles, you can assemble them however you like and colorize them however you want depending on what pick. So on this set, for example, I've got that pinky purple for my hooks, any sort of diamonds and deforests I've got in black, I've got my rakes as blue and my peaked rakes as green. So yeah, very customizable, and until recently all you could do is sort of customize your own set. But Wendt have put together some lockpick sets primarily for locksmiths, but equally as useful for any lockpicker or locksporter or general hobbyist. So what are the kits I was sent? Well, we have a beginner, the novice and the apprentice, which come in at 9, 12 and 20 tools a piece. So let's have a look at this more basic beginner set, which is 9 tools. And a couple of things you'll see immediately. One, you only have one pre-assembled pick, and it is the short hook, which is the one I would most likely have one handle on if I only had one handle, because that's one I'd use the most. Nice and comfortable, nice short hook profile there. But you could take that off and put that on any one of these should you wish, or in time indeed buy more of these scales and or make your own to put on your profiles. So yeah, it gives you quite a range of profiles for a beginner set. So we have some rakes here, snake rake, triple peak and city rake, plus a medium hook, half diamond and a bull rake. Alongside that, of course, you get a couple of these tension tools, a bottom of the keyway and the top of the keyway tool there, which seem to be coated in a black coating, which seems quite nice. And yeah, so you get a good range of profiles, but only one handle which is pre-assembled and a couple of tension tools. But that is your most basic beginner set. And that comes in at, and of course prices will change over time, naturally, around €31.54 or £27-ish or $35.78-ish. So again, depends on when you're watching this video and the exchange rates and web prices at the time, but that's an indication of what you get in the 9 tool beginner set, obviously cases included. This is the novice set with 12 tools, and you'll see a bit of a theme here as we go through these sets. You get a good range of, make sure I've got everything out, oh yeah I do, you get a good range of profiles again. Pretty much exactly the same as the beginner set, apart from the fact that we get a slightly different short hook profile here. So this one's sort of a more slim, less angled one. This is a slightly chunkier, higher angled short hook. But you're still getting your medium hook, your snake rake, triple peak and half diamond and bull rake in here with your city rake as well. As you can see in this set, you get an increased number of pre-assembled picks with handles, so you can put them on your favorites. I have to say that once again, I probably wouldn't change this, because I probably would want my medium hook, short hook, snake rake and triple peak with those more comfortable handles, because they're the ones which I would use the most. And again, in time, if I wanted to populate the others with handles or change the colours up, then I have that option. You also get a couple more tension tools, and you'll see that they are different thickness both ways. So if I bring those up to the camera, you'll see that they are thicker in terms of the material height, but also in terms of the width. So these ones are wider as well. So you get 4 tension tools instead of the 2 you get in the beginner set. So that's a beginner, that's a novice, and the novice, a little bit more expensive, but you do get more of the pre-assembled handles. So that comes in at around €43.44, around £37 or around $49 US. Okay. Naturally, all prices are pre-shipping because shipping will change depending on where you are in the world, I guess. Let me open this one up. This is the Apprentice Set, and this one again. Let me actually just move these out of the way a little bit so we can, because it's quite a bigger kit, this one. So I shall move that out for you and open it up, and you'll see that this Apprentice Set has none of the bare-handled picks. So here's an example of one of the bore rakes with the bare handle. Again, you know, you could buy some scales and screws and put those on, or make your own. And but if you want the fully pre-assembled kit, then you have to start at the Apprentice Set with 20 tools. Same sort of profiles here. We do introduce the deforest diamond there. We've got a deep hook as well as medium hook, the 2 short hooks, city rake, triple peak and snake rake with the half diamond as well. But you also get these, which we haven't seen before, which are designs which Wendt have had for some time now, I believe, in their old sets, and these are the broken key extractors. So we'll have to do a demo of those in a minute to show you what I mean. The other thing you get with this, apart from those same 4 tension tool profiles, is some top of the keyway pry bars. So you can see here that we've got the 3 standard thicknesses there. So I think it's 0.81 and 1.2. There you go. You'd have to check the website to make sure of that. Oh, I think that's right. And that provides some more top of the keyway tensioning options. This Apprentice Set with 20 tools, including the case, comes in at around €99.85, somewhere around £86 or $113. Again, check the prices on the day. Before going into conclusions, what I think I'll do is do some demos for you, because if I ever don't do demos in a review, then I get told off in the comments a lot. So yeah, let's just do a few nice easy locks and we'll get back to the conclusions thereafter. Here we have a very sorry looking sight, a snapped key. I'm going to push this in until we can't see any of it sort of in the lock, so it just sort of snap off about that position there, sort of flush with the face of the lock, nothing sticking out, which means that we don't have anything to get some grips on. We can't get hold of anything here to pull it out, so we would have a look at our tools and try and just find a nice sharp one to go in and try and grab hold of something in that keyway. Might take a few goes, but I reckon this one looks promising. Very sharp little hook. See if we can get in there, find a piece of metal, and oh, okay. Well, I thought I'd have to have a few more goes at that. What did I grab hold of in there? You see that I gripped something there. It's obviously going to wear the metal a little bit because you're digging into it with this little hook. So I must have just been able to grab a little bit of that and dig in and drag it out. Well, just shows it works. That's good. So I've got this big chunky zone lock. It's a 60mm one. It's got some nice spools in here, but I'm going to see if I can get it into a bit of a full set just with this city rake here. And oh, I didn't just do that, I got an open with it. Let's see if I can not get an open and try and get it into a full set, and then we can use one of the short hooks to try and finish the job off. Something like that. We've got a full set, so use one of the short hooks and see if we can go in and pick any remaining spools, and there we go. Next up we have this 6-pin Euro. it's got security pins in, so when we do tension it, we're going to use extremely light tension, literally just resting our thumb on this, then using the triple peak to go in and see if we can't just coax and open out of this. The trick I find with this is just to gently bounce, there we go, the tension, and we have an open. Just because I love picking these little abuses, I've got a little 60-40 here and the thin short hook. I'm just going to go in and see what we've got. It's a little 5-pinner that just hit pin 5 at the back, 2, then 1, and feel pin 3, and just needs counter rotation, and we are open. Last but not least, because we do have a ball rake in a couple of these new kits, is we just look at a wafer lock. It's a wafer Euro, very strange format for it, and probably just use a top of the keyway tool, but it works very well with this. The ball rake, very useful in wafer locks like this because the ball is very smooth naturally, and it doesn't hang up on the wafers in the same way that, say, a peaked rake might. And the idea with this is that you're just going in and you're giving gentle raking to the wafers until you get that open. So, conclusions. Where to start? I think we have to start on what I see as the positives. I think it's clear from what profiles have been included in all 3 of these kits. Wendt know their customers very well, or definitely listen to them, and have put in some of the most common and most popular profiles. You know, so you've got your short hooks and your medium hooks and your city rakes and your snake rakes and your triple peaks, etc, etc. And even in the big kit, you've got your forest diamonds and your deep hooks as well as those broken key extractors. So I think it's clear that Wendt know their customer base very well, and I can't really disagree with their pick choices in these kits. I think it's well thought out. The overall finish of these, and these are completely untouched by myself, these are as they came out of the pack. The general finish on the majority of the picks is really good, I think. Just looking down here, they're not over polished. There's a little bit of residue on here, but there's nothing bad about these at all. No rough edges, nice and smooth, usable out of the pack. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I might be biased, of course, because I did help design and test these picks, but I do think these interchangeable and customizable handles are excellent and super comfortable. I really do. And I think if you ever use them, you'd most likely agree with me. So I think, overall, it's really good. In terms of the fact that on the budget sets, the beginner and novice, you only get, well, in this one and this one 4 pre-assembled handles. I think I understand that compromise, actually, because it will make these kits cheaper while giving you a big range of profiles. So I think I like that compromise overall, because in time you could always get some more if budget allows, and customize your kits up and buy some more pick profiles if you want over time. But if you're just trying to dip your toe in the water, then buying one of the cheaper sets might appeal to you if you're on a budget, and it'll still give you the experience of these new handles as well as a large range of profiles. So yeah, I think I get it, and I think I'm comfortable with that. In terms of value, I think they, compared to other competitors on the market, yeah, I think they're pretty good value. So yeah, I don't have many complaints. Any negatives? Not really. A couple of minor points. One was just on a couple of these bottom of the keyway or top of the keyway tension tools, these black coloured tension tools. Sometimes the finish is a little uneven. I think it's where they've either applied or the black coating, or they've applied it and another tool has come and stuck to a few of these. But sometimes you get these little stripes on there. Does it make any difference to the tool? No, none whatsoever. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. It was an observation, and I like being open and honest about what I see. So that's one tiny thing. Another thing is, hold on 1 minute. This is future me interrupting old me. I was just about to say how I found the triple peak rake to be excessively sharp in this set, especially compared to how it was in the individual picks that I had reviewed previously. And after I finished filming, I went back to Wendt and I said with pictures, look, all these triple peaks in the sets seem like sharp and a little deeper than I was expecting and I'm used to from you, and they confirmed there was an issue, and they have also confirmed that they fixed that issue. The peaks will be rounder, they'll have a slightly more shallow profile just as they were originally, and that has been fixed across all their ranges. So that's a really positive outcome, and I'm glad I fed back to the manufacturers, and also glad that they listened. Right, so I'll stop interrupting myself and I'll carry on with my conclusions from the past. So, overall, yeah, I think these offer a really good bunch of sets for a range of different prices. But ultimately, I'd like to hear what you think to these. What do you think to the profile choices? What do you think to the idea of having budget sets which don't have all of the profiles pre-assembled with the handles on? Obviously saving money, but not giving you all your picks with these lovely handles on. Do you like the idea of a more locksmith focused set of sets? How do you think that appeals to you as a lock sporter or a locksmith? I've got lots of locksmiths who watch this channel as well. Just let me know in the comments. I'll be really interested to know your thoughts, and of course I'm sure Wendt would be too if they do read my comments. Yeah, anyway, the only thing I can say now is if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, please drop it a like, and of course I will see you all next time.